Just on site at my multifamily real estate development. We're building a duplex and a triplex right behind me. Kind of take you along the journey, if you will, on this project. Well, we closed on the land close to 10 months ago, but you can see now right behind me, we are under construction. And I thought, I get so many questions about, how do you find the land? What are the construction costs? How do you finance it? And so what I thought I would do is just kind of walk you through some of that today. If you're a developer or you're thinking about developing either a multifamily or a townhouse, maybe you'll find this to be useful. So what we are building is a 5+5. So it's going to be a threeplex and a duplex, like I mentioned, with basement suites. Okay, so there's going to be 10 units in total. This lot here, it's a corner lot. It's right across the street. We are probably 300 meters from the C train station. It's an MC2 lot, which means we could have actually built 20 units, but I didn't want to go underground, okay, for parking. And so on this lot, it's about 7,500 square feet, and the total building size is going to be about 10,000. So 1,500 up, 500 down. These are just kind of approximate numbers. We paid $780 for the land, okay. Our construction costs are going to be approximately 1.7 million, and our soft costs are roughly 500K. So in total, we're right around that $3 million range. A few things that I think are important. Number one, when you're building out your budget, make sure you include GST, okay? And I'm not going to get into all the nuances because I'm not an accountant, but on this project here, because of the basement suites, we're looking at GST of about 3.2% of the value. Number two is having solid contingency, okay? You want to make sure you've got at least a 5% contingency. Our bank financing on this was about 73%, 74%, right around there. We closed on the land with a 60% loan. Not hard money, this is all conventional. And we actually went to a couple of investors and raised money for this. So a couple of issues that have come up already. I'm just going to walk over here so you can kind of see, and this is something that happens just in any development, if you will. Now, we didn't do a geotech because we didn't think we were going to need one. However, with the financing, that was necessary. And when they tested the soil, what they found was that it was higher sulfate. I'd never run into this situation before. Like any development, there's going to be new things. So with the higher sulfate, what that means is we need to increase something in the concrete. Basically, it just means it's going to cost more money. And we had to take out some of the soil because they said there was organics, which basically just means that it wasn't solid enough to build on. Okay, so all told, that's probably about a $20,000 change order. But some of the biggest issues come from this stage of the development when you're just getting out of the ground. Okay, one other thing that I want to mention, see this power pole right behind me? That right there? That's going to cost us about $30,000 to $35,000 to move it right there. Like basically just to the edge of our property line, which is like right here. And there was a couple of options. One was to get our neighbor on side, and they were not interested, which I don't blame them. So at the end of the day, we just had to suck it up and pay the $35,000 to NMAX to move that pole. And they're going to anchor it, and then they've got another one just over here that they're going to put that on. So that is kind of a few of the big things that I wasn't sure if I was going to share that much detail, but honestly, I have no problems being transparent. One of the biggest lessons I learned was in including and involving your general contractor as early as possible. So we invited Calamar, and I'll put their link below. Because I've actually since become a partner with Mark, who is the owner at Calamar. And I was just so impressed. I would say that he probably saved us 4 to 6 months in time. And just with his coordination of all the different consultants, be it civil, mechanical, electrical, and the architects, I would say just in time and then some of the design that he helped us with, I'm going to venture to say that he saved us between $75,000 and $100,000. So if you can, find a great general contractor. If you're in Calgary or Alberta or even BC, certainly let me know. Happy to have a conversation. If not, I would ask around and try to find someone that's going to get involved at the pre-con or pre-construction stage to help you. So that's it. We'll be back periodically to track the progress, but you can see right now they've got all the services in, and it's coming along. So this is only about 30 days in. House has been demolished, abated. We got all the disconnects, and it's coming along. We're going to be tapping into the city over here, the services shortly. So that's it. Bye for now.